Montgomery Collections back with another bayonet related video. I wanted to show this M3 scabbard here, and M3 scabbards in general are sort of an uncommon thing, especially just to find by itself. Usually you'll find them coupled with like a US 1905 or 1917 bayonet, maybe even a British pattern 1907, and then the 10-inch versions of these, the M7s, they were produced in 10 inches and the M3s were cut down. You'll see those with the M1 bayonets. So I made a video about how the model 1917 scabbards are versatile, and this is definitely a versatile scabbard. It holds a lot of different United States bayonets, but that's not why I wanted to make this video. This particular M3 bayonet is actually a pretty rare maker. Most of them I think were made by the Beckwith company or something, but this one, most of the M3, M7 scabbards you're going to find are going to have that flaming US bomb on it, but what most of them don't have is this little S symbol below it. And what that is a lot of people like to call that the lazy S because it's on its side. But apparently it is the symbol for the Detroit Gasket company. And somehow or another, if you put it on its side, I'm not seeing it with this one, but if you put it on its side, it's supposed to be the letters D and G put together. Kind of creative, I guess. And the reason that these are fairly rare, obviously they didn't make a whole lot of them, and in this condition like I have it, fairly rare. The paint would often come off of these. As you can see, it's chipping or not really chipping, but kind of fading off just a little bit. Whatever paint they used apparently wasn't very good, so if you do see these, a lot of the times either the paint's completely stripped off, so you can see that sort of what would you call it? I guess it's like a fiberglass pattern. You can see that fiberglass pattern underneath it. You'll see that very clearly all over it. That means it's been stripped. So overall, it's just a very cool scabbard. These get pretty expensive. I've seen them go for something like $200-300 on eBay sometimes. But a pretty good find, especially if the paint is still in decent condition like on this one.